In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a drop spot in Fortnite duos, trios, and also solos. So the first thing I want to start off with saying, first thing you're going to have to do, what I usually do is, when I'm trying to find a drop spot, first I'm going to think, well, what game mode am I going to be playing? Because for different game modes, like, say for trios you could, solos you could land at like a small place like here, whereas in trios that just wouldn't be enough loot. So it depends what you're planning on, what game mode you're planning on playing. Because if you're going to be playing solos, then you can land at, say, a more safer drop and a smaller drop, whereas in trios you might need to be a bit more risky or split a drop. So, let's say you're playing solos and your play style, you're being a bit safe in solos, then I'd suggest edge map, like somewhere around here, because not really no one lands there, and if no one lands there you don't get killed off spawn, so that's good if you want to get like placement. However, if you want to get like kills and things, then obviously landing edge map might not be the best move. Where is this person? Doesn't matter. Right. So if you want to play like safe, just land edge map or lonely labs. They're the only. Or if you want to be safe but in the middle, you could maybe go, like I said before, here or here or here. Basically like small spots that aren't next to a giant POI, or where you'll probably wanting to go for a safe drop. However, if you're talking about in duos and trios, obviously a duo or trio can't split this, so you might have to do what we call a split drop, where you and your teammate land close but not exactly next to each other. So say you did want to drop around here, you're doing trios, you'd have like two go there and one go there, or you're doing duos, you'd have one go there and one go there. Although if you want to play risky, first off, just because you want to play risky doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to land Mega City or Anvil Square. No, land somewhere like Frenzy, or land like Frenzy, Slappy, Brutal Bastion. Those places, they don't have about half the lobby land in there, but they do have quite a lot of people there. So if you want to take advantage of that, then that's a good place to go. Right, so if you say you're a trio, right, you need to get like a 20 bomb or something, then really that's the only time that I'd suggest you go there, like Mega City or Anvil Square. But here's another thing, if you're struggling off spawn, that's probably because you haven't got a spot picked. And once you've got a spot picked, you then need to stay on that spot. Because there's no point in saying, I'm going to land like here. I'm going to land here every single game. But instead, like on every like 3 games or something like that, you decide, oh, you know what? I want to get quite a lot of kills. I'm going to go like hot drop or mega city. No, you just shouldn't do that. Because one of the big reasons as well for picking a drop spot is once you've got that drop spot, you then should pick your loot path. And by picking your loot path, basically, you try and find the quickest way to get all of the chests near you. Get as many chests as you can near you. Because if you can get a chest before anyone else at your spot, then you have the best loot. Right, so yeah, like I said before, once you've got your drop spot, don't just decide, right, I've got my drop spot, but I'm going to try somewhere else. I mean, you can try other places. I'm not saying, like, if you pick a drop spot at the start of the season, then you have to always land there. You cannot experiment with, like, moving your drop spot. You can obviously do that. There's nothing wrong with that. You just then have to relearn all your paths. So yeah, that would be it for today's video. I hope you now have a bit more, like, you know where to drop in terms of like your skill. And if so, or if this video was good and you want me to keep on making these, make sure to like the video. It does really mean a lot. And that'll be it for today's video.